Okay, uh, I hope my audio is recording. Looks like it is on my end, but this is going to be the start of Breath of the Wild.
Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Wake up, Link.
Wow. I love this game so much. This is like a super important game to me. But if you're watching this, you probably already knew that.
That is a Sheikah slate. Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber. Hold the Sheikah slate up to the pedestal. That will show you the way. Link, you are the light. Our light. That must must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
So this is my favorite game of all time. When I first played it, I think I was at a big swim meet, and someone was letting me play it on their Switch. And I honestly thought I wasn't gonna like it, but I was on Death Mountain, on Varudanya, believe. And it was just such like a weird game, it felt like, because it wasn't like anything I had played before. It is base build. So, after I had played it at the swim meet, I didn't really get an opportunity to play it again for a long time until I was babysitting my cousin Mason, and he had his Switch with him, and I asked him about Breath of the Wild because it was something that someone had tried to show me before, but I just couldn't get into. And he told me that I could keep his Switch for a week and play it. And, I wasn't really expecting to hold on to it for more than a week, I guess. But I put it on the TV and I started playing it. And it captured me, I guess. It's such a beautiful game. I mean, who wouldn't fall in love with this? Anyways. We're just doing a little exploring before Zelda calls her name. The Hylian trousers are over there. Alright. And I'm not gonna do any like crazy speedrunner moves or anything. I want to play pretty casual.
Link. Head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
This game is so freaking huge. I know. It's that dynamic fighting element that they introduced because everyone called the combat boring. Um, Jeez, it is so weird coming back to this. I mean, it's always weird whenever you restart and you don't have the paraglider. That's why I keep jumping off of things. But, I mean, you can throw weapons, but you can't throw materials. I'm completely bare without the runes, which is crazy, and I don't know. I need to charge my magic cell phone. Believe there's another thing around here. Yo, what's up, Mark? How's it going? I'd like to interact with people whenever I can. Good. Just needed to get some meat. Can't send Koroks to space in this game. He is tweaking. Send him back to the library. Might as well. Wow, they're slow. It's crazy. What scared you, Mark? The bokoblin jumping? Oh wow, this is Mark's first time watching Breath of the Wild stuff, huh? This is a great game, Mark. Right now, we're going to go pick up a nice sword. And then maybe we might attack these guys over here. This is like... Oh my god. I can't tell you how many times I died to that. You've played Breath of the Wild, Mark? I thought you never got the opportunity to. I think profanity is allowed. I mean, I'm not encouraging anything, but profanity is probably allowed. I don't... Hmm. You weren't a big fan of the game? Well, I hope watching me play it makes you a bigger fan somehow. Go back to League of Legends? Isaac, why are you being such a savage? Why are you going so beast mode right now? So there's a nice sword over there. Bruh. It's crazy. Shoot. Okay. We go to the shrine. Yeah, I think across like most games I play, I just like swords more. Isaac. Spear Gang. Mm, the woodcutter's axe is pretty good for stasis stuff, but we're gonna get a sledgehammer later anyways. So streaming is surprisingly easier than I thought it would be. Thought I was gonna like freeze up or suck at the game or something, but well, that didn't work. I know it will though. No, it won't. They changed the dynamics. They did. I think bombs are easier to ignite in the next game. It's alright though. I don't hold it against them. I do, just because it's easier, but when I play with controller, I get more messed up than when I do with, you know, the regular. Like, handheld mode, I mean. I got 2 viewers. Guys, you were the best 2 viewers I could ever ask for. You count for 3 people? Why didn't I send this to lobotomites? I wasn't sure if everyone was gonna be interested, you know. Uh, yeah, it was just, I don't know. Um, maybe I'll send it, so, I don't know. You guys can put it in lobotomites if you want. I'm not stopping now. I mean, maybe next stream, but right now it's kind of the test stream, and I only told, like, my closer people. And the only people I didn't text uh, was my sister Lydia and Raven because they're already following me. And frankly, I'm offended that they aren't watching.
Try to remember. You have been asleep for the past 100 years. The beast. When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end. Now then, you must hurry, Link. Before it's too late.
Isaac, you're self-inserting as Beetle right now? That's cool. Well, I'm role-playing as a badass wolf guy on a motorcycle. Crying emoji. The puzzles in this game are so much better than Tears of the Kingdom. Um, I just think that the runes are far more better developed for this world. You missed having Rivali's Gale? Yeah. I mean, whenever you combine the champion abilities, which are centered around Link's character, like, they're actually mapped to actions that the character does. It's cool. And when you pair it with the runes, um, it makes a really, really engaging system of abilities. Because if you can't do anything with magnesis, why not try stasis? But you can Ultra Hand and you can rewind things, so it's like there's a lot less challenge. You like Ascend, but you like to glide and shield surf? That's based. Um, Mark doesn't even know what we're talking about. Hand it over, dude. Give me that freaking paraglider. You're good, Mark. I hope the hard drive starts working. Yeah. Yeah, there was more ways to complete things. Especially if you're trying to give yourself like a challenge, I guess. But it's just so easy to complete shrines in Tears of the Kingdom that the development team just said, you know what, we might as well make half of them blessings. You know? They were giving it to you either way, is what I'm saying. If it allowed you to restore the kingdom, Tears of the Kingdom kind of has, like, restoring the kingdom, kind of. But if you want to see the kingdom restored, you should definitely watch when I inevitably play, what's it called? Age of Calamity. It's the prequel to this game. The bridges? Yeah, I guess so. If there was a post game, oh my god, if there was a post game in Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, I'd never leave my room. Where the series will go after this? I've asked someone a similar question, and he thinks that they put too much into this world with Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild and Age of Calamity to just end it with one prequel game and two main series games. Like, he thinks that there's going to be another one, which is fine. Like, you can think that. By the way, when Link is holding magnetic objects with magnesis, he essentially gains infinite mass so that the game prioritizes his actions So you can push literally almost anything aside from entities whenever you're holding metal. Anyways, where do I think the series is gonna go? I don't really know. I'd like to see like a... Thank you, Mark. Have a good night, man. I'd like to see... Thank you, my friend. Have a good night. I'd like to see Nintendo at least tell us that they had a happy ending. Like, even if Nintendo Japan tweets, I'm buffering. Looks like my computer just reconnected to OBS, so it should be working now. If Nintendo Japan released, like, just a piece of art that had both Link and Zelda in the picture and they were, like, living a happy life, I'd be cool with that. I don't need to have a, third main series game unless it involves a wedding of some sort. Because they deserve it. Am I back online now, Isaac? Also, sorry if I'm rambling. This game really activates my brain. I'm not seeing anything move. That's alright. I hope it starts working. You good? Sorry. Work text. What are you apologizing for? Paraglider, please? Your internet was being a silly goose? Can I say what your job is? Probably shouldn't. Oh, I can? Okay. Why don't you just steal some shit from your next walkthrough when you're doing a wellness check on a child? They saw how good Magnesis's range was. Dang. What are you gonna steal? I don't know, like fine china and silverware? Oh, dude. You can always... Never mind. You could always just steal some of the kids' stuff. Who are they gonna believe? You were the kid. Messed up. Damn. Oh, can't wait to see that, can't wait to wake up to that text that you're fired or some shit. You need to stop being mean to your clients. I don't know. It's funny, at the very least. You'll take their baby formula? It's actually kind of based. I respect the grind. You're escaping the Matrix. They wish they could fire me. Yeah. Dude was laughing at me. Pretty sure. Thought there was a chest around here. Your stalkers watching the stream? That's based. Yeah, tell your stalker. No, that would be messed up. I already did this. I do have some words to say. Don't tell her. I do have some words to say about how Tears of the Kingdom doesn't feel like it has its own world. Because in Breath of the Wild, you'll be in a body bag behind Wendy's. Dude, I love that for you. I hope it goes well. So anyways, in Breath of the Wild, like, you wake up and there's Shikatech all around. And the Zonai are hinted at in this game, but, like, barely. So it's like, it feels like, I don't know. Because for as long as I played, I had this kind of belief that we were gonna see more Shikatech. Good to sell. Doing a backflip just to flex. When you come into a world with no expectations like this, the Shikatech is a very pleasant surprise, but in the sequel, Tears of the Kingdom, you know, it feels like all of these things that you've associated with the Sheikah now have a new Zonai, like, meaning. Like, bizarre structures, they were originally explained by the Sheikah, just by, like, world building, but it's all of a sudden everything's getting, like, an explanation that the Zonai actually founded this place, and the Sheikah only built on top of it. And it's like, yeah, I guess, but the Zonai should at least have had, like, I don't know. I want to say the Zonai should have at least had, like, a nice side quest to tie into it, to, like, hint that there would be more about the Zonai in the next game. And there kind of was with that portal thing on Palmore Ruins, I think. Maybe? I don't know. It's the, it's down here somewhere. It's in this general area. Maybe that was Zonai related, but wow, that's something to get used to. The, up button is for runes again. I forgot. You love lore? I love lore. Matter of fact, you don't know anyone who loves lore as much as I do. Lies? These lies on my name! Markiplier? Yeah, dude. Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier, and welcome to another stream of... I don't know, man. Five Nights at Freddy's clone. This is like, even in the shrines are absolutely beautiful. These dark tones, these, like, brown gold tiles and wall decorations, the orange and the turquoise, the orange and the blue. Is this turquoise? This isn't turquoise, this is nice blue. I don't know. Just feels really nice to come back to. And I'm gonna be amazed by the divine beasts, I'm sure. It's a light blue? Yeah, I think you're right. It's like an electric blue or a slime blue. What kind of slime? Indiscriminate. The soundtracks are good. So, a thing I learned about these shrines is that whenever you enter them, there's this continuous soundtrack that starts at random times. So this is the standard soundtrack, but every time you enter it, it'll be on a different note. It's really cool. And these monks are... The idea of monks is a very nice addition. Because whenever you can look around a perfectly preserved giant chamber, yeah, when I revisit games, I think that's what we're talking about. Or are you talking about the music? Because the music is different in every single shrine that you enter. It starts differently, but it generally plays the same notes. Something cool to check out next time you're playing, I guess. Can't remember what I was saying. That's unfortunate. Oh, you're good? You're good. Do not worry, you're giving me things to talk about. It's cool. Yeah, it's cool to look at these perfectly preserved things. Like, there's no tarnish on the metal, there's no, like, degradation. It's just... There is this big metal glowing object that's like a perfect time capsule of 10,000 years before. But when you can genuinely look at one place that sort of feels out of touch because, I mean, not out of touch, out of order, because, you know, I generally think of this shrines as very sterile, like, nothing's in them kinds of places. When you can look and see that there's a 10,000-year-old monk waiting for you that entire time, it feels a little more meaningful, I guess. It's an interesting aspect of this game. How everything feels like it belongs together, I guess. Yeah, yeah, I agree. I mean, there's that whole theory where there's like the monks are offering you their life force um, as spirit orbs to make you stronger, which is pretty cool. So the idea that they held on for that long, and that's why they're mummified, um, and they're still alive. It's not like it's just a robot. I don't know. Yeah. Very cool game. I don't know if I'm gonna do 100% run in this. Uh, I'd like to, but, you know, who can really say? When you have to fight the endgame monk? Yeah, yeah. Um, Something I noticed in Tears of the Kingdom is that all five of these trees that were right at the edge are all cut down to imply that they were used in the last game. It's pretty cool. Where the freak is that old man? Oh, he's probably in his house, actually. Get up. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's talk in the morning. He's sleepy. He is sleepy. Call him Grunk Dunk? Yeah. You know what? Everyone in chat, block Grunk Dunk so he can't see what you say. Everyone in chat, aka Isaac. Sit by fire until morning. Yeah, librarians, am I right? Go read a book. Nice. King of Hyrule had some insane patience putting up with me. He does have sort of a bizarre body proportion, but I think that that carries across to everyone in the game. Like, most characters have short legs, which is kind of weird, but I'm pretty sure that's the style. You want to make everyone short or something. Yeah. Well, yeah. Link did die. If I could drop an older character in the series into Breath of the Wild, who would I pick? That's interesting. Um, I guess if there was like a character in Lurelin Village named Marin, and like her dream is to sing, that would be a cool reference to Link's Awakening, which is a really great game, really great. If it's anyone's starting game, they should enjoy it while they play it. Oh my gosh. Adapt the playstyle. Who would you pick if you could bring anyone back into the series? I guess if they wanted to end the series, Demise would be a good guy to bring back. But I genuinely, for a while, thought that this was going to be, this series, the Breath of the Wild trilogy, was going to be the end of the Zelda series. Because it's just like a perfect place to end it at. Fan favorite characters, perfect games, both of them, and there's an implication that this is the end of the timeline. That this is so far into the future that no other Zelda even matters. And that's an interesting way to be able to end a series, you know? With such finality. Coarser bee honey. Not how I got fascinated with honey, but one of my favorite ingredients in the game. It's just a lot of fun going around and collecting it. I even had a route, like a whole route planned out to get as much honey as possible in this game. Just because 5 honey is the perfect recipe for stamina. Based on the honey. Yes, sir. Oh, man. Alright, good game. Who would you add to the series? Wow. Ruminate. Alright, man, go ruminate. So, as far as this being an open world game goes, they did a great job, but a lot of regions are just harder than others, which is really cool. Like, I don't know. The Gerudo region, historically in Zelda, has been considered hostile and... Ooh, hostile and like a tough environment to survive in, and that's why the Gerudo people developed the way that they did, like as warriors, and whenever they were in Ocarina of Time, they had the negative stereotype of being only thieves and prostitutes, I believe, because they only mixed with Hylians to steal or have children. And I think that it's a really clever way of telling us that conditions were fierce, and that's where everyone knows that's where Ganon came from. They implied in this game that Calamity Ganon came from an evil king from the Gerudo region. Which also, I would have loved to see a larger focus on the Gerudo uh, in Tears of the Kingdom. And if they could do like a DLC, it would be awesome if they specifically focused on the history of the Gerudo. Because Urbosa, I think Riju as well, both make remarks on how their people have been cursed by Ganondorf's existence. And I don't know. Could be an interesting way to go with the series after this. But that's depending on like if they want to reintroduce Ganondorf, and because they have the perfect reason not to anymore. And this is the end of the Zelda that we knew, and this could be the beginning of another one. Because, they could say that Ganondorf Dragmire from Ocarina of Time, Wind Waker, and Twilight Princess, because they're all the same guy. They're just split it up across different games. This could be a way to write Ganondorf out of the series by saying Ganondorf was only a manifestation of the original Great King of Evil, the Demon King, Ganondorf. So if they said no more Ganondorf, uh, it would be very interesting to see where they can go with that. Because they could turn Vati into the brand new big bad guy, which I don't think they do. But it would be a way to introduce or reintroduce Demise. Say, my agent of chaos, he's been killed. Now I'm back. I don't know. You agree on the Gerudo lore. You want to learn more about them. Yeah. I think that Ganondorf's, like, the reason why Ganon keeps being reincarnated into the Gerudo people is because probably the original Ganondorf that we just beat in Tears of the Kingdom. And everyone knows that Ganondorf loses in the end in every game that he's ever been a part of. Oops. That's not really a spoiler. I hope no one takes that as a spoiler. Beetle is the secret overlord of Hyrule? Yes. Right along with, Sith Lord Jar Jar. Traveler's Shield. So this sledgehammer is actually a secret Mousecatool that'll help us later. Actually, you know what? We have a damaged axe, so we can just... No! Misa. Me when I find one of them high gold biomes in Minecraft. If you guys want, I can start streaming Dungeons and Dragons. That would be cool. The cage explodes. Well, yeah. I don't know. I was gonna run with that, but I don't know where to go with that. I like the implication that the Sheikah monks aren't there by choice. I wouldn't be here by choice. You would? Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I guess so. Not eating for 10,000 years would make me real skinny. We would be slim, thick legends, wouldn't we, Isaac? Isaac! Isaac! Quick! It's your dad! You like that I died there? Check please. Huh. You've been putting into the Dungeons and Dragons lore? Or just like personal lore that you write about yourself? I like the idea of you doing personal lore. I guess that's just journaling. Your self-insert fanfics stay pristine? Dude. I love that for you. Who are you self-inserting as? The MPL universe? Oh, the MLP universe. Yeah. That's, yeah, I think that you should try and get published, honestly. Uh-oh. Early game in Zelda is always pretty tough, but this is honestly kinda nice compared to Tears of the Kingdom. The only thing you'll publish is Zelda's dad? Alright, we've talked about this. Yeah, I agree. This is like, I don't know, being able to restart is crazy. Especially after what we're coming from. Dude, I remember there was a time where I checked the Nintendo store every single day, hoping that Tears of the Kingdom had released silently, like that was even a possibility. Um, but I was just so freaking excited that I couldn't stop. Like, genuinely, for about a month, I probably checked the Nintendo eStore. That's what you get for making a video game so epic and a part of your life. You know what I'm saying? Oh. You're gonna be so unhealthy playing it? Playing what? Are you gonna replay Breath of the Wild? That's pretty base. If you do, that would be really cool, actually. This is a game that you can totally get lost in. Like, I remember I would spend hours playing this game, just trying to explore everything. Trying to find secret side quests. I remember I used to follow NPCs around, just to see what their day was like. Oh, wow. Huh. I wonder if I can... I didn't even need it. Dragon Quest? I'll play some Dragon Quest after I'm done with the games that I've queued up, which is Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom and possibly Age of Calamity. Yeah, the last turn-based game I played was probably Pokemon, which is insane because I haven't played Pokemon since probably my sophomore year of high school. It was only Pokemon Red, which is a great game, by the way. Pokemon Red. I'm a Gen 1er. That means you're legally allowed to be disgusted by me? I don't know. Holy guacamole! My friend put a note on her Instagram called Holy Moly. That's based. Leaping lizards. Gen 4. I respect you, but I'm gonna have to kill you. Yeah, my friend does know what's up. The mole is hole. What the flip? Why did this normal guy with normal abilities turn into ghosts? Right now we're going off route to pick up some treasure. He left like every dad, rip Zelda. That's messed up. If you didn't know this was here, now you know. How are the choo-choos made, do you think? I'm pretty sure they still turn into a smoke, like a puff of malice, which, is indicative of Ganon's enemy. I mean, Ganon's, forces. Because the malice is also what holds together, skeletal enemies and cursed bokoblins, like the skull bokoblins. The ones that just kind of fly around in high malice areas. Um, I mean, we can kill one, but I'm pretty sure that they are... Whoa! You know what? I didn't see any malice there. That was just a flash of white. They could be elementals. They could just be... They're definitely not spirits, but they could be what, they could be what bloopies are, for elemental monsters. Alright. I'll cross like a normal person. Okay. I will stop playing, as soon as we're off the plateau and probably at Dueling Peak Stable. That's where I want to start next stream. Thoughts on the other dragons? First of all, I guess I have to say that I believe that the Zonai are dragon people. I think that they're dragon folk, like, you know, like Dragsu Oxtail from Dungeons and Dragons, our current campaign, is an ox folk. I think that they're sapient and intelligent and human-like, but I believe that they are dragons. They have the distinct sort of large mouth and manes that the dragons tend to have. They have... Whoa. I didn't know they growled like that. And, yeah. They have the elongated body proportions, which is something that's, you know, generally connected to dragons in this game, being long, flying things. I believe that if the other dragons are anything, they're going to be Zonai, probably spiritual leaders. I'd like to believe that the Zonai believe in the creator goddesses. I believe that they're followers of Din, Nehru, and Faror, and in a time of urgency, they probably went and swallowed secret stones. Why did I get a heart container? Guess I just forgot. Huh. But Dueling Peaks is a very interesting part of these games, the Dueling Peaks Twin Mountains, because they were said to have been cut in half by a dragon at one point, and that's interesting because we were never really shown any dragons cutting through it. And alright, I'm gonna stop talking for now.
Well done there, young one. Now then, the time has come to show you who I truly am. I was King Rome-Mospharamus Hyrule. I was the last leader of Hyrule, a kingdom which no longer exists. The Great Calamity was merciless. It devastated everything in its path, a century ago. It was then that my life was taken away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary form. Forgive me. I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago. To know Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation in the form of legends and fairy tales. But there was also a prophecy. The signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear, and the power to oppose it lies dormant beneath the ground. We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors. These relics, the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors. We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously. This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land. We also learned of a princess with a sacred power, and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away using the power of these ancient relics. 100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit a sacred power, and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path. We selected 4 skilled individuals from across Hyrule and tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts. With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon. But nay. Ganon was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond our imagining. He appeared from deep below Hyrule Castle, seized control of the Guardians and the divine beasts, turned them against us. The champions lost their lives, those residing in the castle as well. The appointed knight bravely collapsed while defending the princess. And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon. However, the princess survived to face Ganon alone.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
That princess was my own daughter, my dear Zelda. And the courageous knight who protected her right up to the very end. That knight was none other than you, Link. You fought valiantly when your fate took an unfortunate turn. And then, you were taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you now stand, revitalized 100 years later. The words of guidance you have been hearing since your awakening are from Princess Zelda herself. Even now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle, she calls out for your help. However, my daughter's power will soon be exhausted. Once that happens, Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming our land. Considering that I could not save my own kingdom, I have no right to ask this of you, Link. But I am powerless here. You must save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to annihilate Ganon. Somehow, Ganon has maintained control over all 4 divine beasts, as well as those guardians swarming around Hyrule Castle. I believe it would be quite reckless for you to head directly to the castle at this point. I suggest that you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness. Follow the road out to Kakariko Village. There you will find the Elder Impa. She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead. Consult the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location of Kakariko Village. Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds north.
Okay. And with that, there's nothing else to do but go on a side quest and kill this Talus before I leave. Gotta get some valuable gems sometime. Maybe late game I'll do wind bombs, but early game I kind of want to do everything like straight, you know? Mushrooms. I think that it would make sense in terms of design for dragons to be able technology too. Yeah, well, when you take a look at Ganondorf's character, he was clearly given some Japanese influence. And I think that they were trying to run with that. Most mediums like video games take a lot of influence from folklore. I'm sure your Dragon Quest takes a lot more than you would believe. Um, so yeah, I see where you're coming from. Alright. You're good. I think I just had a connection issue. I don't know how to resolve that, so we'll figure it out in the off time. I have my crew of 8 interns, unpaid, working on it right now. I'm gonna have to get the Epona amiibo from someone I know, one of my friends. I think next time we'll probably yeah, next time we'll probably go to the Dueling Peaks. Honestly, I like the idea of leaving it here at the plateau. Alright. Pick up your weapon, dude. Pick it up. Gotta make it a fair fight sometimes. I don't know. I think we'll end it here. Thanks everyone for watching. I'm not really doing this for the idea of like blowing up or anything. I just kind of like the idea of being able to share this game with some people. So I'll be playing some more soon. I'd like to play maybe Thursday night, but I'm not sure. Anyways, Thanks, thanks everyone for watching. Have a good night.